I'm Jill Savage with Hearts at Home. You know, every author has one or two of their books that are a personal favorite. My book, Real Moms, Real Jesus, Meet the Friend Who Understands, is one of those for me. It came out of a season of my life where I felt like God was really far away. So I decided to do something to jumpstart my spiritual walk. I love biographies. So I decided I was going to read through the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, as if they were biographies of Jesus. I mean, they are biographies of Jesus, but I never read them that way. And as I began to read, one of the things that jumped out at me is the fact that when Jesus lived on this earth, he was fully God and fully man. I knew that, but I realized that most of my life I'd only thought about the fully God experiences of Jesus. He was born of a virgin, he performed miracles, he rose from the dead. I never thought about the fully human experiences of Jesus. And so I began to read and dig into that. One of the first things I ran across was this simple statement. Large crowds followed him everywhere he went. I had to laugh because as a mother, I can relate to that. Oh my goodness. And I kept reading and realized that everywhere Jesus went, people wanted to touch him. And I thought, oh my goodness, as a mother, I related to that as well. Little people want to touch me all the time. But I kept reading further. And you don't have to be a mom to realize that when Judas betrayed him, that must have been a very painful experience. Just like sometimes when we experience betrayal, or even when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane and he said to his disciples, will you pray with me? And they said, we will. And so Jesus went off and prayed by himself, and he came back and he found the disciples sleeping. His friends were sleeping. Can you imagine the disappointment he must have experienced? This Easter, as you think about Jesus' death and his resurrection, I challenge you to think about his human experience as well. He experienced relational, emotional, and physical pain. He truly is a friend who understands. And not only that, but he longs to bring healing to the broken places in our heart. And that is what Easter is really about.